Hi, my name is Rachel Cui. I'm a pianist and piano teacher, and we're going to talk today about how to locate the Grandstaff on your piano. Sometimes people will ask the question, how can I find the Grandstaff on my 61-key keyboard or my 88-key keyboard? And the good news for you is that the Grandstaff is located in the same place, and it's going to have the same application no matter which keyboard that you're using. I'm going to walk you through a few simple steps so that you can know exactly how to orient yourself at your keyboard, however many keys it may have, and we'll go from there. When we're discussing how to find the Grandstaff on a piano, we're really talking about how to apply written music to the piano. The Grandstaff exists really as a system for determining how to place pitches and correctly execute them. Simply put, it's just a simple way of us finding a code for translating what a composer wanted communicated to you being able to communicate it. The Grandstaff is seen in piano music very frequently, in fact, all of the time. It consists of the treble clef, which is typically played by the right hand, the bass clef, which is typically played by the left hand. It's joined together with a brace. This brace indicates to us that we're going to read these notes not as one line followed by a second line. We're going to read this as one line grouped together. When we see notes placed at any point on the Grandstaff, it will tell us where we will be playing that pitch on the piano. This is consistent whether you're using a 61-key keyboard or whether you're using an 88-key piano, or anything in between and beyond. If you know a few landmark notes, you're going to be able to know how to find all of the notes on the piano. The first note that's important to understand is middle C. Middle C is simple enough to understand in that it's located in the middle, in between the treble clef and the bass clef. In fact, it serves as a sort of boundary between the treble clef and the bass clef. It has its own small line, which I have drawn here. Here I have drawn middle C. Anytime I see this note written on the Grandstaff, I am going to play middle C, regardless of the type of keyboard that I'm working with. This is the first and most important landmark note. The second one is located in the treble clef, and it is this note, located on the second line from the bottom in the treble clef. It's visually easy to locate in that the treble clef sign curls around this line. Interestingly enough, the treble clef sign once represented a G. Therefore, the note that sits on this line is in fact G. It is the G that's located slightly higher than middle C, but not incredibly high. It would be placed up here. The third landmark note is located in the bass clef. This note is located on the second line from the top in the bass clef. Again, this is fairly easy to locate in that this line is located between the two dots of the bass clef sign. The bass clef sign originally was meant to represent an F. You do have to use your imagination on this one, but when you consider this, it's easy enough to see that when you place a note on this line, it is logical to assume that that would be an F. Not only is this any F located on the keyboard, it is the F that is directly located below middle C. I'm going to show you now how to find these on your piano. This C, located here, is middle C. Here is its sound. Middle C is often the easiest to locate in that it's located near the name of a piano. If you're working with the piano, look for the C closest to the name of the piano and you will have found middle C. If you're working with the keyboard, try to identify the C that's still closest to the middle of the keyboard. Again, it will have this pitch. Here is the landmark G in the treble clef. As you can see, it's located slightly higher than middle C. Here is its pitch. And here is the F, the landmark F for the bass clef. As you can see, it's located slightly lower than middle C. Here is its pitch. Once you've located these three landmark notes on your keyboard or piano, you're going to be able to read the notes and locate the pitches for all of the other notes. For example, if you go down one step from G to this space and you put a note here, you will be going from G down to F. This continues onwards until you have determined the notes that are represented by every line and space on the Grandstaff. Using this formula, you're going to be able to determine how you can apply the Grandstaff to any keyboard that you happen to be using.